silly, we will never bore. It's the Think Laugh Connect Show. What are you waiting? Got a question in your head, need a moment to be fed. For the knowledge, for the truth, we're here to loosen you up. We're gonna laugh, connect, and laugh some more. Open up the good times, knocking on your door. From the serious to silly, we will never bore. It's the Think, Laugh, Connect Show. What are you waiting for? Got a question in your head, need a moment to be fed. For the knowledge, for the truth, we're here to loosen you up. We're here to loosen you up. We're gonna laugh, connect, and laugh some more. Open up the good times, knocking on your door. From the serious to silly, we will never bore. It's the Think, Laugh, Connect Show. What are you waiting for? Connect and laugh some more. Open up the good times, knocking on your door. From the serious to silly, we will never bore. It's the Think, Laugh, Connect Show. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Welcome, everyone. We are live. This is your host, Sean the Legend Killer Uester. I am joined once again with James Wolfson Brown, and I'm also joined by Rudy Spectre van Wyk and Kobus Milo ZM Erasmus. This is Laugh, Connect, and Laugh Some More. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey,
Good
what up,
afternoon,
Bill?
everybody.
So today we are talking about vacations and holidays. Now you go, Sean, is that not the same thing? No, I'm saying a vacation as in when you go on holiday or you go somewhere, and I'm talking about holiday as in holiday spirit or any specific holiday like Easter, Christmas, all those things. And you can see Wolfzone just joined Kick. So you can see what shit I'm up to. So, seeing this is Kobus's request, so he will lead the podcast off today.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thanks, Sean. Thanks for that great introduction. Yes, I thought we might be having a chat about holidays and vacation. I mean, the Christmas holiday is coming up, and a lot of people are taking vacations, whether it be vacation from work, whether it vacation from running a business or anything. People run out and always go and enjoy themselves, which is fantastic. Probably the best thing you can do for yourself, for your family, is just to go away and not think about work. Personally, I'm a big fan of taking spontaneous types of little vacations, whether it is around the corner to the city to go do something big. And yeah, last year I just decided to fly back to South Africa and go surprise everybody on a short notice vacation. So yeah, I went and visited you, Sean. I went and surprised James and his family, made them all cry, which is that's why you take vacations, isn't it?
True.
Welcome, Stephen. Thanks for following us.
Oh, great stuff. Welcome.
Yeah. Rudy and you, vacation-wise?
Most vacation places that I most likely would go to, even till today, there's places, and the warm water place, Warmbad, as they would say it in Afrikaans. Klein Kariba and Buffelspoort are the two most resorts that I've visited a long while, but there are other places like Sun City. Then there is the Water World there in Margate nearby Durban that I visited too. There are other places as well. A lot that I've been. Um, yeah, if you just want to, get away from the city and you want to take a swim, you can do that. But if you want to go fish, my personal spot, my favorite spot till this day, although I don't go there anymore because the crocodiles are vicious nowadays, is Restevinter. It's not very greeny. It's very, very rocky, very almost deserty like mountain place with dry
Whereabouts
trees.
is it, buddy?
I've never heard of that
Um,
place.
Restevinter. It is there. Man, I forgot the name.
Isn't
Yes.
that one of those spots you can't get in unless you know someone? Because I know one of those spots.
No. You can't get you can get in. It's just the problem is that the management of the place they used to be open. The only thing that you have to worry about is spiders and maybe a few rattlesnakes, but they don't really bother people. The only ones that are now a problem for people now over there is the fact that the crocodiles they decided to go to where where people go fish, right? And now I've heard of one story. This is only one story. I do not know if this is true or false. Is one person was sleeping in his tent and suddenly he got bit by the leg and got dragged into the water. So that I don't know if that happened.
Okay.
That's
That's
a
on the
cock one.
Elands River, is it?
Rest of winter.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's at somewhere between Pretoria and
I'm sure we can Google that.
yeah.
That's pretty
Rust
awesome. I've never heard of
D
that. Yeah.
Winter.
Oh, that's
So
fantastic.
Kobus, you
What are
also
guys
have
catch
your
up there? Oh, sorry. Yes, James.
I said you also had your experiences with a couple of crocs down under.
uh, yes, it was also just happened to be with vacations and things. Last Thursday, I actually took half a day off, and I had a rostered day off on Friday. So just on short notice, 11 o'clock in the morning, Edward said, "Hey, buddy, you working this afternoon?" I said, "No, I'm tired. I'm taking half a day, and I'm off on Friday." And he said, "Oh, let's go down to the Keep River." And yeah, it's about 180 kilometers out of town down a dirt road. And we thought to ourselves, yeah, we're gonna go into the bush, gonna go have some fun and just go browse about and fish and see what we can find. And everywhere we're driving along the river, I'm like, "Yo, Edward, I can't see any crocs." And he says, "No, I can't see them either. I don't know where they are. Usually you see lots of them. You just can't see them, can't see them." Eventually found a little camping spot there. We put the tents up and put the swags up and threw the lines and baits in, and I'm standing down about a meter from the water. And I'm just standing there holding my fishing rod. I'm like, "Yo, Edward, you said you wanted to see a croc?" And he said, "Yes." I said, "Hey, look on the other side of the river. There's about 5 meter little snapping handbags just yawning on the other side of the river." So, it's pretty
Jeez,
amazing,
nah,
yeah.
man.
Honestly, this rest of winter looks amazing, dude.
Does,
Yeah.
eh?
I've put the website in our Discord.
Yes,
It
it
actually
is.
it looks beautiful. Like it's got a big 5. It's got a nice place for fishing, bike trails, hiking trails. It looks good.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
has bass, it has catfish, it has carp. Yeah, it has all that, and the best experience that you can have of it is when the sun sets, on one of the mountains, and it's just silence everywhere. And maybe you can put on a music, maybe put on a fire, and have a beer, and that's the best time that you'll ever have for yourself on just a place where there's no noise and you just catch fish.
Yeah. But now
That's
I got a
one of the
question
things
about this
about it.
place.
Fantastic.
So, what about other wildlife? I mean, is there lions, tigers, buck,
I just
giraffe?
said the big five is there, so that's
Oh, it is.
lion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It'll be a bit of a
Oh,
shit when
that's,
you're sitting out there having a braai and a lion comes there and visits you and says, "Hey, bro, like sick steak, eh?"
you
I'm
just throw
I'm
him in,
I,
you throw him a lamb chop here, he's all right, mate.
I'm sure the living quarters are separate to where they like cordon off from the dangerous animals like lions.
I would say so as well.
Yeah,
Generally, they will have
not a
the
lot
calmer
of
ones
places do
like
though.
gazelle and box. Yeah.
I mean, I've actually seen a couple of videos where the leopards literally freaking come to the eggs back doors there, and they grab the dogs and the cats and whatever else is there. So yeah, I
Uh,
mean, I've got an issue when it comes to shit I'm not able to see at night. On
Is,
our vacation where Quibus came down, when he mentioned, we went to a place called White Elephant, and we actually had the whole lodge to ourselves, ne, Quibus?
yeah, that was fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I mean, the guy, the manager or the owner, technically, he literally drove like 4Ks to come and check up on us, see if we're happy, see if we've got everything we needed. We literally had the whole place to ourselves, which was awesome. Um, but the nighttime, oh papa, there was a leopard in that area, and that whole night I didn't sleep nothing because by the window I hear this thing grunting, hey? And that thing breathes so loud. I, I I was literally listening to this thing walking around the cabins and grunting, and I tell you what, it's a total different experience when you know that thing is out there, because what
Yeah.
those
Yeah. This.
leopards like to do when they do attack you, they attack you from behind, but they grab you in the back of the neck and they literally break your neck.
Yeah. This
So yeah,
holiday park James is talking about is just south of Trazini Dam.
yeah, the white
Yeah, wait
elephant
elephant. See
lodge.
if you're still watching, if you can in the comments just say how old the sound is, because we're testing out new sound.
But yeah, I mean, but we ended up going that morning. We ended up going tiger fishing, and that was a ball and a half. Um, but the food was incredible. I mean, Cobus, you will agree with
Yeah.
me.
Food
Remember
was
that
fantastic.
that
Yes, it
that
was.
wild burger we had? That thing was phenomenal. And the food pricing, I must admit as well, is very cheap.
Yes.
Um, did we go in season or out season? I can't remember.
Um. December it was holiday season. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was in season. So even because most places they actually hiked the prices quite a bit. Um, so for it being in season, the pricing was really, really a good pricing. But at the end of the day, we must admit, I'm a cheapskate. So if I tell you the prices are good, then you know it's good.
Yeah, it was well priced. Specifically, that we had the whole place to ourselves. We had
Yeah.
use of the whole kitchen, the barbecue areas, the pool, all the sleeping quarters. There was ice, there was wood, there was it's just the whole place was our own, and there were spiders everywhere.
Oh yeah. Yeah, especially remember, I think it was we had to go down to the bottom at the one fuse box with this your cabin or whose cabin power tripped.
I can't remember all of them because
I think it was yours because you're like, oh, I can't see nothing in the cabin. And we ended up going underneath the walkway. And it was these big ass fucking spiders just hanging around.
reset the breakers. Yeah,
Yeah. But it was fun. It was fun nonetheless, eh?
it was. Yes, but just talking about fun holidays. We'll give Sean and Spectre and so on a little bit of a time to tell about holidays a bit later. But many couple of years ago, I had this friend that was just working as a laborer, laying down bitumen. He's doing bitumen driveways, bitumen road patches. Bitumen is like tar. And he comes up to me and said, "Hey, Quibus, would you like to go on a cruise?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've never been in a big ass ship. I can enjoy a good holiday." And I said, "What's the catch?" And he's like, "Well, you're gonna have to work for one morning and work for one evening, but the other 7 nights you are a passenger on this cruise ship. All you have to pay is your duty transfer taxes at the harbor." So we ended up
Or it's called port
going on
taxes,
this.
eh?
Yes, yeah, port taxes. So we ended up paying 500 rand for a 7 night cruise. All we had to do was work one morning on the Zodiacs, which is the little boats that take the people from the massive cruise ship onto the island. So that morning we wake up early, super early. We go out to this island. This boat goes and drops us off on this island, and we're looking around, and it's an absolutely deserted island. There is nothing on it except us that's working on the skips. And next minute, this little boat turns around and drives back off to the ship, to the ocean liner, to go and pick up the passengers. Because when the little boat comes into the beach, passengers have to get offloaded so they don't make head over heels falls and stuff. And the very first person that I offloaded off the Zodiac was a young girl, and she scratched my back right open because she was clinging.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this was just absolutely.
Do I want to know
spontaneous.
what she was cleaning to?
That was
No.
just too afraid to fall into the water. But yeah, no, the friend who organized all of this holidays for us was actually James.
Yeah, no, that was absolutely a once in a lifetime experience. That is honestly probably something that I would advise any young bloke or lady, that just finished school, at the age of like 20, 21, as a part of a life experience to do something like that. Um, it's a once in a lifetime experience, and the food was, dude. I think the food was awesome.
We ate there was 6 full course meals a day because we ate
And
obviously at 9 o'clock at night, at 3 o'clock in the morning. There's always food everywhere,
yeah,
and the
and
booze was cheap. It was like $5 or something for a bottle
for a
of
bucket, yeah.
amaretto.
Yeah, we ended
That
up
was
getting a bucket, yeah. But the thing that they don't mention you is there was a bit of a storm. We were on the tail end of
yes, I
a
remember that.
cyclone. So this ship has got this counterweight on the bottom of the cruise liner that counters the sway. But even though with that, we still had quite a bit of a sway at the tail end of that
Yeah, we were
that
walking,
storm.
hitting your shoulders on the left wall, then your shoulder on
Yeah,
the right wall. But
and
what
then
happened, James, after we had a few bottles of amaretto?
yeah, and then yeah, Cobus said, "Let's go for a couple of dobs. I got an experiment I want to run." And yeah, then it's true. When a ship is swaying and you are drunk, you walk straight.
Yep,
So,
we walked down those alleyways dead
like
straight
pros.
in a storm.
So it's true. When you are drunk, a storm sway on a ship does counter it. You do walk dead straight. But yeah, I mean, the shows itself was phenomenal. I mean, the Can girls, dude. We had quite
Yeah,
a bit. We were loved by those Can girls. But you know what they say? What happens on the ship stays on the ship.
That's true. Yep.
But
So
yeah,
the-
I would honestly advise younger kids that, never experienced it. I would say save up about $5,000 roughly and just go do it. If you get the chance to be able to work as a crewman on a cruise liner for a couple of weeks, do it. It's the best experience that you'll have. Yes, you're working technically, but it's a hell of a ball. It's a hell of a little, vacation. You don't have to pay the 10 grand cabin fee, for the cruise or whatever. So do it. It's one
Yeah,
of those
just
I- I-
get out.
experiences you
Don't
can
have a
never
cruise.
turn down.
yeah, but it's about 20 grand now at least. Like 10, maybe for depending on how many days you're going.
I think ours was like
Yeah.
3 days, 3 days,
No,
4 nights or something like that.
5 or 7 nights. That was a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah, and we technically only
We did
worked
do the
twice.
Yeah,
morning
but
shifts,
that's
afternoon shifts.
that's my point. That's back in the days prices. It's a bit more expensive these days. I think for a 3-day course, where you're on 3 days, I think that's about, if there's a special, there's about maybe 8 or 10 grand if there's
Okay.
a special.
Yeah, so how this works is, let's take the example of the MSC cruise liner that me and Kobus went on. So what happens is sometimes they don't get enough guests to fill up the ship. Okay, so when the guests book a trip with them, they have their own port taxes and stuff they need to pay. So they work out the average per room or guest and they split that up and then are like, okay, cool. So it's going to be about $500 to cover the fee. So when they are short, they end up doing this type of strategy where they tell young chaps, okay, come work for a day or two, on the cruise for the whole trip, and then you
Free
just pay your port
accommodation,
tax,
free
and
food.
you have to pay your own alcohol. And one thing we did find out the hard way though, if the room service comes and cleans the room, then you still have to pay. But yeah, even though, I mean, still, it was absolutely phenomenal. It was the best time. And yeah, I would honestly advise young kids to do it, really.
Yeah, I always
Yeah.
wanted to do something like that, but always when I come close to it, I'm going, okay, this is the time God can get rid of me because he'll just send a big wave and get rid of the ship with me in it.
It's
So-
very hard. It's so very hard to have those ships to tip over.
We were that during that holiday, we were supposed to go to this another island, but because the storm was over on the ocean, we couldn't get around the storm to go to the one island, so it took us to a different island.
Mm,
And we were in the heart of the storm. You couldn't be on the outside of the ship.
Yeah.
But inside the ship, it was just slowly going back and forth. And that was a pretty
Yeah.
vicious storm, enough so that they had to anchor.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about a normal storm. I'm talking about like a rogue wave. You know, like something the Poseidon that hit the Poseidon.
Oh.
You know,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it really happens. I mean, I've seen big freight carriers take on massive waves. It looks like that thing literally cuts through the center through the middle of that wave. It looks like the whole thing's underwater basically. But today's ships, they are really well designed. They've got literally gyroscopes in them. Some of the games these days that you play, they always got gyroscopes, which is supposed to keep you, level. A lot of them come out with that. So it's like a counterweight. So when the ship is starting to tilt to the left hand side, the counterweight pops over to the right hand side, so it literally counters the sway and counters the tilt. It's
The
really
big
well
massive ships
designed.
actually got ballasts that they fill with water to try and balance it as well.
That's true. Yeah. No, it is. I mean, that was a little bit of the older technology, in a respect, but now with the newer ones, they literally got counterweights and stuff, so which gets controlled by computers and all the necessary stuff. So it's really safe these days, eh?
Yeah, Rudy, do you have any holidays planned for this upcoming festive season?
Currently, I have no plans. My sister wants to plan to go to Cape Town with my mom and dad. They want us to go there and go to the waterfront. However, it's gonna take a lot of money. Either that or we're just gonna go have a barbecue somewhere. Not really gonna go out on vacation wise. Yes, it sounds boring as hell. But currently we do not have any plans at this moment.
Mm.
Okay. Well, I hope something comes your way where you can go, yep, I'm going to go do that.
Yeah.
And you, Mr. Legend, where you going? What you doing this festive season?
Well, this festive season, I'm not sure yet, but I can talk about past vacations because I haven't been on a vacation in actually a very long time. My last good vacation was at the Warm Baths in Limpopo a couple of years ago. Quite nice. They got a variety of swimming pools and swimming rides and swimming, like sitting on those tires in the lazy river and super tubes and stuff
That's
like that.
up at Bela Bela, is it?
Yeah, it's in Bela Bela.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's Lekkers or Libertas or something?
No, it's called just Warm Baths. It's just a warm bath.
Okay.
I stayed within Warm Baths. They have their
Oh,
own. They have their own like campsites where you can either go with an RV, a tent, or you can rent a little hut or something to
fantastic.
sleep in.
Yeah,
Speaking
that
of
area up there at Bela Bela is absolutely full of hydrothermal underwater stuff. Brilliant, yeah.
speaking of those places, I have been those before, but personally, between the two, Lakaris is my favorite because one, it's quiet. Two, you have the whole place for yourself, somewhat. Three, you can always go at night, very late at night, and just relax in that warm water if you wish.
That's great. Yes, so when I was little there, Rudy, up to probably the age of 10 or 12, we used to go to Lakaris every single Easter like clockwork.
That'd be nice. I've never been to that place, to be honest.
And that's
Yeah,
quite a lovely.
I mean, during holiday seasons, they're quite expensive. So if you do want to go there, I suggest going out the holiday time because it's like half the price. So my favorite, I've just posted the link in the Discord for it. It's called in our language in Afrikaans, Klein Paradise. Translated, it means small paradise. You can do like fly fishing there. They've got big barbers and
But
all
is
types of stuff.
it Klein Paradise or is it Klein Parijs?
Klein Paradise. That's not the link. Wrong link. But the Klein Paradise, Klein Paradise, it's more in KwaZulu-Natal region. So you guys might have, because you guys are from that region.
Yeah, because
I've heard of it, but never been.
Klein Parijs is
Yeah, I know.
towards direction. Because when me and my wife, we were working on the towers, so I was doing maintenance on the towers, and she was just basically helping me out with, tools and stuff. And when we had to go do this tower so far away, the company ended up paying for the lodges and stuff. And the oak we worked for, he was a very decent oak. He didn't allow us to stay in very cheap lodges. He actually went a little extra and he got a decent lodge, and it was quite nice. I mean, it was like yeah, we were working, but having a little, little vacation thingy trip, up towards the other half of the country. So it was fun. I enjoyed it quite a lot, especially when we got there by Klein Parijs side. I mean, the scenics is fantastic, and we also took all the not so much traveled routes. A lot of people just
Yep.
grab the highway and go. We ended up going all the back routes, the around the valleys and stuff, because I mean, hello, we don't like toll roads that much, especially me.
Yeah, sometimes the
And,
back roads
we
is the way
stayed.
to see everything.
It is the only way, because that was the roads they took in the olden days, And to travel those roads, some of them are not too nice. Some of them got a couple of potholes here and there. But I mean, when you're driving that route, not driving to race and get to your destination quick. I mean, if you're driving like 60, 70 Ks, 80 Ks an hour, just driving, relaxing, enjoying the scenery, it's phenomenal. It's driving through those valleys and hills and stuff. It's relaxing. It's it clears a guy's person's mind, and gets you in a different state at the end of the day. I mean, a lot of people don't like driving to a destination for holidays. They think it's stressful. But try taking the route less traveled sometimes, eh? It'll surprise you guys.
I mean, one of the also holidays I like the most is the one we took around the coastline. The garden, they called the Garden Route. It's from Cape Town to Durban, or from Durban to Cape Town. So you ride around
Riding
all along
through,
the
yes.
coast. It's some of the most beautiful scenery you will see, and the different shades the ocean becomes in different areas.
Yeah, no, definitely. I totally agree. Because when you're driving from Gauteng up towards Komatipoort side and further up, there's a route through the mountains. Oh my soul. I mean, they literally got like vineyards on the side of a mountain, covered with shade nets and shade cloth and stuff, for the frost. But driving through that route, it's something, it's one of those road trips a guy will never forget. It's just nature everywhere. And I mean, and Quibus is, his experience there by down under, it's just open desert. And even
Yeah,
though,
I've got
even though that still takes your breath away, right?
last year in May I took a drive down to Perth. So in 4 days, 3 nights, I drove 3,888 kilometers in one direction
Mm.
to go pick up my dad and my sister, and then it took us 3 weeks to drive back because we
took
took
the-
all the side roads and the beautiful scenery
Yeah.
roads. But driving there, you drive 1,200 kilometers, 1,300 kilometers a day. You park next to the road, put your tent up, have a snooze, have a sleep, do a shit and a shave in the morning, and carry on driving again for 4 days straight. And then
Yeah,
if you
and
think
then-
about it, I'm still in the same state. I didn't even
Yeah.
leave the state.
And then once in a while you end up getting this little bar or tavern parking there.
Oh,
You
yeah, I
stop for a
need to
beer.
tell
That's
you.
the best places to
I need
stop
to
at.
tell you about this. So
Mm.
one of my biggest trips was right down the center through Newman. I think I did 1,400 kilometers that day or something. So it's through cattle countries and mine country. So it's just road trains after road trains, and there's cattle everywhere and dead cattle because the trucks hit them. And I'm like, I'm not going to stop here. Too dangerous. I keep driving and driving and driving. Eventually, about 3, 4, 5 hours later, I get to this little town, and I'm like, I'm tired. I'm not going to sleep in my tent. I want to just get a motel, have a shower, eat the steak, and sleep. Anyway,
Mm.
so I walk into this motel on the side of the street because there's cars everywhere. Go knock on the door and I try to get into to this bar. And a guy opens the door and he says, "Oh, sorry, we're closed for a private function." So I instantly go into red mode. I'm like, fuck that. I'm fucking hungry. I want to eat something. So I walk to the other side of the road where this dodgy old Royal Hotel is. It is 150 plus years old. You can see the doors are squeaky and there's paint marks and graffiti on the
Yeah.
outside of the walls. So I
Best
open
places
up
to
this
stop at.
door and I put my head into this pub. It is this Asian girl and this American girl behind the counter. Hey, how you doing? I said, "Oh, please tell me the kitchen is open to eat." "Yeah, sure, come in. We'll make you a steak." So walk in. I sat behind the bar, ordered a nice, beautiful rump steak and chips and a couple of beers, just having a chat away. It's just me. The chef came out. He sat next to me, or she sat next to me. We all just had a chat. And then out of the corner of my eye, or the girl asked me, "So, are you staying in a motel?" I said, "Yes, I need a bedroom for the night. Need to shower. Been driving a long way." I said, "Yeah, okay, sure. We got a room back here. It's so much dollars." And yeah, no, sure, I book it. And after that, she gets up and she goes to the front door and she locks the entrance to the bar from the inside. She goes, she locks this door and then she puts the key away. And I'm still sitting there with the steak knife cutting through my steak and thinking, oh shit, this is like an American movie. I'm going to get slaughtered now by this American girl and this Asian girl. I don't know what's going on. And she's like, "Since you're staying here, you're coming with we're having a goodbye party for this girl out in the back." I'm like, okay, all right, now, yeah, come through. Just don't worry about drinks, don't worry about food. The music is going to be good. So anyway, this is about 10 o'clock at night. I walk out to the back, and in the back there was two girls from Cambodia. There were two girls from Taiwan. There was a girl from a guy from India, a guy from America, one from the UK, one from Germany, a few Americans. There were two South African guys, and all that the South African guys wanted to do is give me Klipdrift and Coke. He was walking around with a bottle of Klipdrift and a bottle of Coke, and he'll go a little bit of
Brandy.
this and a little bit of this. Yeah, he's just handing that out. And I'd say before I went to bed probably at 5 in the morning to get up at 6 in the morning. But there was just fantastic and every shape, form of a backpacker foreigner that you can think of, from Cambodia to Samoa to Alaska. Everybody was there partying their own way. It was
Yeah.
just this little spontaneous stop in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, just ended up being a bloody good night. Didn't sleep a lot, sleep much, but sometimes you're on a road trip. If you don't have a rush, you just get to stop places and have a look. It was fantastic. The next day's driving wasn't too fantastic. The head was pumping, but sometimes it's worth it. What was
You know
that
what?
town's name? Mikathara.
You know what I miss from our days of being young? All these little shops that you still get some, but you don't get a lot. All these little shops that used to do the slap chips or crisps, as Americans call them, in the paper bag still.
Yep. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yes. Or on the newspaper. Oh, the flavors from those chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the acai and vinegar and so on. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even if you just had a fresh batch come out of the oil with a fresh bread, oh, with a pint of milk.
Oh, yummy. Yes.
My favorite thing is when you take French fries with a curry gravy over it. That is the most delicious meal ever.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
And
don't mind the good old the gravy chips, but I personally enjoy a bit of more chips that's crunchy, not soggy. Yeah.
yeah, me too.
it can still be crunchy. It's just a sauce, it's like a dipping. I mean, you
Hmm.
dip you put tomato sauce over your French fries, or you know.
Not always.
But unless you've tried it, you won't understand how
No, I'm
delicious.
I'm still knocking it though.
Mm.
No,
Don't
thank
knock
you.
it
I'd like
before you
to
try
taste
it.
my food and not feel it.
You very quiet, really.
Yeah, I don't have much to say.
Okay,
Uh,
what's your favorite, not vacation, like holiday? What's your favorite holiday? Like Christmas, Easter, St.
uh,
St. Patrick's Day?
well, between all of
Pride
them,
Day.
there's what? Not really, no. There's two that I like the most. One is a little bit generic because that's the end of the year. My personal one is the Halloween because of the events and stuff that's going on, the creativity and all that. And it's also the time where you have, especially over here in South Africa, you have Rage. You
Uh,
have the Rage is basically a place where there's a lot of computers, gaming, LAN
Mhm.
events, and they do cosplays.
That's
Obviously,
correct. Yes.
when it comes to cosplay, I like the designs. And I would really like to create my own designs, just I don't have the time to do it most of the time. So yeah, between all that, personally, I like the Halloween, the spooky month.
I do
It
like
is nice to dress
Halloween,
up. Yeah.
and I do have something to say about Halloween. But before I get to that, um, talking about cosplays and stuff, wouldn't you like then Comic Con better? Because there's a lot more dress up at Comic Con than Rage.
Well, the thing is with Comic Con is that's mostly in July or April. That they are hosting. What I really dislike is, and if anyone can hear me, I wonder if they have the same opinion. What I dislike, especially with now with the Rage as well, is now they are giving out limited tickets,
Yep.
meaning that the tickets that you get is the tickets that are sold, and then only a certain amount of people can go to these events.
Mhm.
I really dislike that because, and this is because of the COOF. That's the reason why it is limited to this way. But honestly, I feel like they should just remove the limitation, and that as many people that wants to come to the event, let them come. If they want to come, they will come. I just dislike the whole no, you there's only a certain limited amount of tickets, and because of the limited amount, only so many people can go. So if it's sold out, it's sold. Sorry, you cannot go to the event
Yeah.
because all the tickets are sold. And I really, really dislike that.
Look, at the end of the day, me and Sean, we know what that feels like because I think for the last 5 or 6 years now, we've been trying to get ourselves tickets to Comic Con, and
It
there's
sells out
either
quickly.
yeah, there's two issues with it. When we do have the cash, we can't fucking get it to book a ticket, and when we can book a ticket, then we don't have the cash. So for the last 5 years, me and Sean, we've been trying so hard so that we will be able to go to Comic Con at least once,
In our lifetime.
Yeah.
and we can't because of that whole restricted amount on tickets.
Yeah,
And
we
it's
have a
crap.
better we have a better chance getting into SexCon than Comic Con.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That's the only one that I haven't done yet.
Mm-mm-mm. No, definitely. I mean, who
Okay,
doesn't like to have a look at a pair of boobies?
okay, get back to Halloween. So, for the Americans watching the show or anyone that actually celebrates it from overseas,
Mm.
you don't understand our culture. Most people don't like it because most people are old and stubborn and believe in certain sets. If
Yeah.
they don't understand something, it's satanic.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of the, especially older generations, believe Halloween is satanic because there's witches and stuff like that, and because of what some of the cultures that worship the devil do on Halloween. But that's not what Halloween is about. Halloween used to be known as Old Hallows Eve, which means
Irish, isn't it?
no, it's pagan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So Old Hollow Eve basically means old hollow, old holy night, because that's what hollow stands for. It's good. It's not bad. It's the one night you're actually supposed to think of people you've lost, your ancestors, and all those things, because that's the one night they believe the spirits can roam free on the earth. So the whole idea is to honor your ancestors, honor the people you've loved and lost. Like me, I lost my dad, I've lost my brother, I lost a couple of friends. So every Halloween, I raise a drink to them, same as New Year's. That's what it's for. It's not for satanic reasons. It's not actually for dressing up. This whole dressing up thing came when the candy industry got involved, and they found a way of selling more candy, and that's why kids do trick-or-treating so that they can get candy from strangers, which is not another good
Yeah, that's
thing.
not a good
Yeah.
But it's innocence. It's not about tricking kids
Yeah.
or Satanism. It's about remembering your people and the people you've lost.
Yeah, it's like I think I can't remember where. It's where everybody dresses up like the dead.
Yeah,
think
it's the same day. It's that's the
Brazil somewhere.
the Mexicans that do it. They
Yeah.
call it the Day of the Dead.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I mean that day is a holiday of respect. When you get these old grannies over here in South Africa, they're gonna like, oh, it's an occult, you know. But
Yeah.
that's the thing that kind of ticks me off most of the time, especially when with holidays, certain holidays, and that people celebrate. Some people are just, I don't know how to put this, plain and simple stupid. They eat it because if they see something they don't understand, or if people are celebrating something that they don't understand, it's evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. That reminds me. Happy Guy Fawkes Day, everybody.
Yay.
It's a UK thing, but fuck it.
Guy Fawkes is.
Is it
an
is
No
it
idea
English
what
is it
you're
is it
talking about.
still a, is it still a UK thing right now? Is it?
I mean,
No, Guy
now,
Fawkes seriously is a UK thing. It was never a South African thing.
I thought it was a Hindi.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a Hindi culture holiday celebration.
They took it away because, like I said, a lot of people don't like the British. Like
Pakistanis copy everything.
like one of your friends.
Oh,
I'm not
wow.
gonna name names.
I'm just reading up now. Guy Fawkes Day, also known as Bonfire Night, is an annual commemoration on November the 5th that marks the failure of a 1605 gunpowder plot. Wow.
Oh, okay. So
I just learned something today. Yeah, it's a celebration
okay.
of something that happened 450 years ago.
So somebody lit a cigarette in a gun factory and it went boom.
Yeah, Guy Fawkes is Guy, G-U-I, Fawkes, F-A-W-K-E-X. K-E-S, sorry.
And that's hence why they do fireworks on today. So everyone that has pets, please keep them inside, keep them safe, because they don't like the big bangs.
Yeah, yeah. But correct me, when is the Bali then?
It's also end of this month as soon as the new moon rises.
Ah, so that's probably why they
It says
decided
here
to
it
do
was on the 21st
Monday.
of October.
Okay, then this is past already. It's whenever the new moon rises closest to end October or November.
Yeah. I'm lucky. My dogs don't have an issue with it, that fireworks. They've
I'm
never had an
lucky.
issue with it.
I'm lucky I don't have pets.
Then we should rectify that. You want a puppy?
No. Let's not go into that
It's a
debate.
permanent holiday. Having a
That
puppy.
story. No, you don't want to know.
Now we get him two hamsters, teaching the cycle of life.
I had
Yeah.
okay. I had 7 dogs. I had 1 cat, 4 birds, and a few hamsters. Which mother decided, they look pretty tasty tonight.
Nah.
Oh wow! And how many crabs?
No crabs. Oh yeah, and I had fishes.
Oh,
I had-
are you part Asian then, dude? The
No.
dog eating fish.
No.
How
There's
did
a
that?
reason. There's a reason why I don't have pets anymore.
How did the dog taste? Like chicken?
No, dude.
Shut
no,
up.
please don't. Just don't, dude. Nah, don't go there.
No, that tastes like overcooked chicken.
Don't
Ah,
go
okay.
there, dude. Seriously.
If any Asians are listening, I am so sorry.
That is
bro,
that's
nah.
if they are listening, and if they
Yeah,
are,
no.
I hope they find you and beat you.
No, never again. I won't do it. We'll never eat dog again. No, never again.
No, girls, I'm
10 out of 10 won't say it again.
When the fuck did you eat dog,
Yeah,
Curtis?
he's yanking my chain, bro.
The best tasting ones is the one that you give a name, huh?
Shut up. I will whip your ass.
No, just joking. I'll just stay with cats. It's easier.
That's right. That'll
Nah,
accept. I
When
don't
when
like
when
cats.
when you fall asleep and you snore, do you go meow meow meow?
It's not.
think
That's
it's
not
more
what he
like-
says. I don't. I think it's not physically the cat he's talking about. There's another wording for cat. That
Yeah,
Quibus is
pussy.
referencing.
that's British now. Yep.
You mean Netherlands?
But Quibus does like the Korean one though, so he likes the Korean flavor quite a bit sometimes.
Yeah,
Nick,
sometimes they're too spicy.
but it's still edible. Dude, we're going off topic again.
Going off topic.
Okay,
We need a holiday to go and eat that.
Just a quick question about that Asian thing. Is it stood sideways?
Oh, come on. You had to. I just said we're going off topic. Anyway, I think one of my holidays I honestly love celebrating, and Quibus will also probably agree with this one. Beer Fest.
Beer fest.
Oh,
Beer Fest.
yep.
Ooh.
James, I did not spill my beer that day.
No, you didn't. But you
I
should have
kicked the
helped it
bike
up the
over.
toe.
I kicked you off the motorbike. I did a somersault backwards,
No,
landed on my back, and I didn't spill a drop of beer.
God, you really were pissed. So
I was
what?
absolutely drunk out of my
So
mind.
what actually happened was we were hitting the beers left, right, and center. But now I was driving the motor vehicle, motorcycle, and asking, okay, I'm gonna limit myself so that Quibus can have a bit of a, let loose, because usually he's always the one driving us everywhere, and then he's the responsible driver. So I took over the responsibility that year. Now I'm like, okay, no, it's time
We went to
need to go now.
Oktoberfest, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, now it's time we need to leave. And Quibus is walking around with this big ass pint of beer.
That's
And
a
he
full
has
draft tall boy glass, yep.
big ass draft. So I'm like, okay, I get on the bike and I'm sitting and I'm holding my I'm holding my position, getting ready for him to jump on. And as he pops over his leg, I don't know what he think he was doing, but
I jumped right over the
as
motorbike.
as the right hand leg goes over the bike, touches the ground, he just ends up carrying on that continuous motion and somersaulting off the other side, and he's just
I
holding the beer
took
and he's
you
like,
with me. I took you with me,
no,
buddy.
Bobby, no, Bobby, you were that pissed boy. I'm sitting on the bike and I'm thinking, what the fuck is he doing? And he's just laying down on
Oh,
the ground, and there's like 50 people around us, and they all cheering. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And he's like, I didn't waste a single drop. He's standing there with the beer up in the air like a champion, and everybody's going like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, Quibus is pissed. But that was
beer.
also that was fun. Beer fest.
So,
Get somebody that's gonna be the sober driver, the responsible one.
Or get an Uber.
Get a. You can even do that, yeah. Because in that day we didn't have that. We didn't have
no,
such
no,
things. You know.
yeah, that
So
doesn't exist.
at that time, the cops were still making a very decent salary out of us, payoffs. But anyway, but now, yeah, get a Uber, get a decent Uber driver, take a whole big crowd of you guys in a van, go to Beer Fest, drink and get shit faced.
Or even better, take a party bus.
Yeah, even that.
Yes, now just imagine if
Everybody
we
tips
go to
in.
Oktoberfest in Germany.
Yeah. The
How
one thing
rough that will be.
the
Yeah,
one thing I would love
Oktoberfest.
to do. The one thing that's on one of what is on my list, my bucket list, né, is St. Patrick's Day party. I've never had it before, and
In
part A,
Ireland.
and I'm yeah, well, not technically, but I mean there's places that actually go above and beyond celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, that's
Um,
usually Irish bars here in South Africa.
yeah,
Yes.
just getting one of those that's gonna have a decent place. It's one of my things on my bucket list I want to tick off because I'm partly Irish, so I wanna
Dude,
say at least I celebrate that.
what we should do is like plan a trip and then go somewhere. And when we get pissed, we look for fucking leprechauns.
Oh, the Green Fairy.
Or try to find the rainbow and then get on the rainbow
pot of
and then
gold.
get the pot of gold.
Sounds like
Oi.
you want to get stoned.
Do we need to
Get
get
stoned by a dwarf.
Rudy? We need to
That's
get
a wee pot of gold.
Rudy. We need to get French to come visit South Africa, and then we do that.
Who? No, France.
Yeah, France. Yeah.
You no.
Steve, wait. Steve is asking Rudy and Quibus that you enjoy the sausage dog.
Mm,
The hot dog, in other words.
Ah, Stevie boy, don't go
Yep.
back to that.
I like. Fuck. I'm probably gonna say something and it's gonna be taken out of context.
Well, that's the part of it. That's the point of the show.
You play cricket for the other team.
I like a good boerewors.
That's it.
Yeah, baby.
Yep.
So your question is,
Of
yes,
course.
you did enjoy the sausage.
With a little bit of chutney. Nom nom nom.
Don't
throw
worry. Don't worry. Steven likes boerewors, but he can't get it because he's in the UK. Yeah, you can only get you can only get redneck sausage.
Yeah,
Those skinny
Yeah.
little red ones with fake skin.
yeah. You can
No,
only
no,
get
no,
Vienna.
no. You've only get sausage in America. There in the UK you get wieners.
Mm-hmm. That's the right phrasing. That's the right phrasing.
So, Steven, enjoy your wiener.
Yeah.
Ah, no, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no quietness. We can't go quiet here. We're a fucking podcast. So the people will
Well-
think, what the fuck are we up to?
With a Helen Keller deaf mute now.
I'm trying to put one on the
All right.
bank.
So Sean, throw us with one of your crazy holidays that you've done that you wish you could remember it all.
I remember everything. That's my curse. I think also one holiday was during a December holiday. We went down to Ramsgate. For those that don't know where Ramsgate is, it's right next to Margate in KwaZulu Natal. There's a nice little mom and pop shop on the beach, like the nicest food you can think of. But anyways, there's a little bridge there between where the river comes into the sea. So we were 13, me and my friends, and we decided, and my cousins and stuff. So we went to that bridge to bungee jump into the lagoon without the bungee. So basically, jump off the bridge into the water.
In Ramsgate or Margate?
Ramsgate.
Okay.
Yeah. So we did that, and these fucking babes come walking past and they see us and they say, "This looks like fun." So the rest of the guys go, "No, you guys do it. You guys jump with them." Because they wanted someone to jump with them. So me and my best friends were standing on the bridge and we both look at each other and shaking our heads. We both know we have the same idea. So these girls got a little frightened and said, "Don't worry, we'll help you jump." So we grabbed their asses and jumped with them while holding their asses all the way down.
That's a steal.
I mean, we got away with it. The girls kind of like it. You know, we didn't get slapped.
Dude, what chick an hour day? What chick didn't like having their ass grabbed?
I mean, today you can probably be sued for doing shit like that.
Yeah,
All of them didn't like it, James. It's
Dude.
just always been like that. I've just never had the opportunity to say anything about it.
Nah.
Dude, I
Not
was
the
good
chick
looking
that we
back then.
ran around.
He was good looking.
Yeah, we were much better looking. Now we all a bunch of old farts now.
Well, if
No,
you
Yeah,
look at me, you would look at me. When you look at me, you're gonna think that I'm in my early 20s, or even
Yeah,
less.
you're the only one of the four of us that actually fucking aged a bit better than us.
I was talking about
yeah,
holidays.
all
Last
of
week we
them
had a
not.
Halloween party.
Okay, I wanted to say, and the only one without the dad bod. Anyway, tell your story, Quibbers.
Talking, I dyed my mustache and beard blonde for a Halloween party.
You look
So
like one of
I
the.
walked past the mirror. I like almost shit myself. Like, who's that? Oh, it's me.
You look like real American trailer trash. Is my opinion.
Yes,
Who are
I
you
did.
trying to be, Hulk Hogan or something?
I rocked that. I had blonde hair and everything. Yep.
He was fat. No, he was fat Hogan, not Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Fat Hogan.
Yep,
Yeah.
at least I got the cans.
But I mean, it must have been very uncomfortable for you because you are really not used to hair.
Oh yeah, it was super itchy and sweaty. Yep.
So your head knows how your ball sack feels.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yes. Hey.
But yeah, we had when I was younger, my dad used to do a lot of the camping thing, you know. And there was this place in KwaZulu Natal, Scottsboro, Scottsboro Caravan Park. We used
Yep.
to like go every year. We used to go there because the beach was a private beach, and you could do fishing from there without having to apply for a fishing license. You fished under their, license or agreements or whatever.
Yep.
So when we found that out, that was the biggest mistake of that caravan park's life. Me and my brother, we were like 17, 18. I was 18 at the time. My brother's 2 years younger than me. So we just go in there, bro, and just go and rip out the crayfish out of there. We just ended up putting 2 full pots full of crayfish. And the guy comes there and he's like, "You're not allowed to use only 1 crayfish per family member." We had like 16 or 17 of them. And my dad's one friend that worked with him was there. And he's like, no, that's for us all. You know, all of us each, we ended up catching for, 1 for us. And then he's like, yeah, but there's still left over. It's like, no, but that guy, we told him we'll put everything into 1 pot and we'll do a bit of a shindig. So we ended up inviting people around us to come and eat the crayfish with us because we were going to get one very hefty fine. But it's small little, little vacations like that stays in a guy's memory. It's usually this small, family gatherings that stick. I would rather go to a secluded place than go to like Brazil or Italy or France or the UK where it's crowded and overpopulated and shit like that. Um, but if I do have the chance one day before I kick a bucket, I would love to go and walk around Tokyo.
Honestly, I would rather go to Rome to visit the Colosseum than go to Tokyo and be served frog, cat, and dog along the street.
Yeah, dude, that's so overrated. But no, I mean, the whole point of it is, I mean, we all watched The Fast and the Furious. We all watched Tokyo Drift. And I think Tokyo's tourists increased after that movie quite a bit.
No, it's not
Well,
just a movie. Sorry,
But
Rudy.
Yeah.
It's also they living in the future. They've got stuff happening there that we don't have. I mean, they've got drone deliveries, and they've got
Technology
all,
advancement
yeah.
is phenomenal.
exactly.
Yeah, I spoke to a lady one day. She actually moved there. She says that if you can't find it in a vending machine, you will find it nowhere. Like
Yes,
they've got
Indonesia is the same. Whatever you can think of, you will find in a
yeah,
vending machine.
they've got car parts. They've got tires. You can literally buy a
Underwear.
tire out of a vending machine. I mean a car tire. You buy a car tire out of a vending machine. Come on, man. You know, the food that comes out of that vending machine is prepared fresh. You know, you get hot meals that literally you literally watch the little robot arms making the food or the ramen in the vending machine. It's like I think going there once to experience all of that, it's a once in a lifetime.
Yeah, but the thing is for going there as well, like I would like only reason I would like to go there is obviously to buy the shit because you buy it there is cheaper and then export it yourself from there to here in South Africa because it will still work out cheaper than buying it from a company
Yeah.
and being
Oh,
sent here.
Mm. Yeah,
And
no,
that-
totally. I agree with you on that one. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like it's gonna happen every single year. You know what I mean? It's you have to experience it at least once. That's what I come down to. It's like just experience it once only.
so you, oh, sorry, so you're telling me you're gonna be gay at least once in your life? Okay,
Dude,
good.
nah, don't go there, mate. Don't. Just nah.
the correct thing to say is don't do it again. James, just don't do it again.
Quick question between you
Yeah.
and Corbus, who was the catcher in the picture that day on the motorcycle?
There is an
Um,
old saying. I can show you the door. You're the one who has to enter.
You gotta walk through it. No, that shit ain't gonna happen, bro.
Especially if it's the back door.
Just turn the light off and hold your breath. She'll
Nope.
be alright.
No, it's good. But yeah, fuck it. If I have the choice for a proper holiday, and someone told me you can choose to go to Ireland or you can choose to go to, Tokyo and Japan and China, that place, I would probably go there.
Yeah, see, from my if I had a choice of where I could go, I'd probably go and spend 3 weeks in Fiji or Samoa or Tonga or somewhere and go
Mm-mm-mm.
fishing, mate. Just 3 weeks out on the island. You you live of what you catch. If you don't catch, you're gonna suffer. But then again, having a city holiday as well is a whole different experience.
But once again, leave your catching and whatever, because our next episode will be on true survival versus survival shows.
Oh,
Which I know James and Quibus are going to be happy about, because Quibus always wanted to be on the Survivor show.
Oh
You
yeah,
gotta make
yeah.
2
No, we'll
days.
leave that for next
Yeah.
week.
I'll
Yeah,
put a
no,
bet down. He won't last 2 days.
Well,
beautiful
your
island.
last 2 days, because on the third day they vote him off.
He wants to shag all the chicks here.
Well, when it comes to me in
Yeah.
survival, I am very good in deception.
Okay, but
Me,
that's next
okay,
episode,
that's next
guys.
episode, yeah.
Next episode.
Yes. So where did this
Yes.
conversation come from? Island holidays, yes. Just go out like to Fiji and go out for 2 weeks, rent a jet ski for 2 or 3 weeks, and just go fishing on all the bloody islands and reefs. I think that'll be pretty amazing.
Mm.
I think I
Learn
would
to
like to go to Hawaii just to go watch naked girls dance.
Nah,
Oh.
they don't
you can
make it.
you can watch that down the street, mate. Come on, you
Yeah,
can just
but
walk down the street.
Hawaii. I mean, then you get a
Nah.
little big buffet with some pineapple in the mouth. I know James
Hola.
likes the theory of that. He hates
Nah.
pineapple with meat.
It's
You
bloody
can put some
delicious.
pineapple on some wheeler dancers' kitties and chow it off there.
No thanks, mate. I'm
Pineapple
happily
works with
married.
everything.
No, I'm happily married, so I'm good, thanks. But appreciate the offer, but no.
You can do it to your wife. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I still
Yeah.
won't use the pineapple.
What if she
Yeah.
instructs you to use the pineapple or else you get nothing?
That's fine by me. I'll tell her to then I'll take nothing. I'm full
What
of
if it's
shit,
a
mate.
mango?
Nope, I'm full of shit, mate. Anyways.
Yeah, up here where I live, it's mango season at the moment, and we just got mangoes everywhere. Everywhere you walk through town, it's just mangoes, mangoes, mangoes. So my freezer is full of mangoes, and we're eating smoothies every day.
Sure, nothing. That's a bit much. I do like a smoothie. My daughter made me one the other day, but yeah, there's a limit to it though.
Fruit's good for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Very good for you.
Right.
I mean, certain fruits make you the alcohol that you drink.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, stuff that goes fermenty and bad becomes better, except
Mhm.
milk. But then again, milk becomes bloody yogurt.
And yogurt becomes cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That's-
cheese becomes rotten cheese.
You mean
Stinky
blue
cheese.
cheese? Ooh.
Yeah.
That's delicious. I love old, aged, stinky cheese. It's bloody delicious.
That's why he's.
I'll send you a piece of cheese in my sock. But by the
Yeah, it's
time it
about
gets
how
over
it
there,
smells to
by the time it gets there, it'll be nice and stinky for you, right?
you. Nah, good old mature cheese with a bit of salmon, a bit of sour cream, Sweet chili sauce, delicious, man. Now I'm hungry.
Okay, I think everyone's done with the holiday topic, I
Yes.
presume.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a great chat. Thank you.
Okay, so before we sign off, I'd just like to say if you're going on vacation or whatever you're doing this holiday season, we just like you to be safe. So make good choices.
And be
And don't
responsible.
and please, this is the holiday season, well, almost. Please, this is the time. Just watch the road, drive safely, don't drive fast, because this is the time, especially over here in South Africa, where everybody feels like they're Speedy Gonzalez and they drive extremely fast and then they die on a holiday. So just
And
just
if
just
you
drive.
guys,
And
if you
remember
guys are
one
heading
thing.
out of town, take your rubbish with you, for God's sake. Take your rubbish with you.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. Yeah, people make messes everywhere.
Yeah. And another point. Drinking and driving is for assholes. So don't be an asshole.
Okay, with all that said, remember to laugh, connect, and laugh some more. This is your podcast saying goodbye.
Bye bye.
Cheers, guys. Have a good afternoon.
Chained to the past, a heavy weight, bound to the earth, sealed by fate. Arise, my soul, break free from the night, ignite the fire, claim your might. We are the storm, the thunder's roar, unleashing chaos forevermore. Shattering silence, breaking the mold, a heavy metal army, bold and bold. Lost in the darkness, a solitary sight, a battle within, a never-ending fight. Rise from the ashes, reborn and strong, a force of nature, righting the wrong. We'll conquer the darkness, defy the light, a symphony of rage, a fearsome sight. United as one, a metal crusade, our voices united, a defiant day. We are the storm, the thunder's roar, unleashing chaos forevermore. Shattering silence, breaking the mold, a heavy metal army, bold and bold. We are the storm, the thunder's roar, unleashing chaos forevermore. Shattering silence, breaking the mold, a heavy metal army, bold and bold. Wherever we reign, our legacy's etched, a heavy metal anthem eternally stretched. We are the storm, the thunder's roar, unleashing chaos forevermore. Shattering silence, breaking the walls, a heavy metal army, bold and bold. Forever will reign, our legacy's etched, a heavy metal anthem eternally stretched.